better sex, increase good cholesterol, lead a life full of fulfillment and satisfaction. My friend, if you want to know how to achieve this, stay on in this video. Based on his book, The Art of Impossible, Steven Kotler has shared with us the 5-step passion recipe to discover your true passions in life. Do take note that this entire process of discovery may take a few weeks or in fact a few months. Okay? It's very important that you invest and take your time to discover that, because I'm very sure that you don't want to invest 3 years pursuing your passions and then later on realize that this is just a passing phase. You want to make sure that the time invested in your passions truly bring fulfillment in your life. So without further ado, let's hop into the first step. Step number 1. Make a list. Okay, list down as many as 20 things that you are curious about. It may sound very simple, okay, but this is a key. Okay, and when you are listing down your curiosities that you have in life, don't just say that, hey, I'm curious about football. Hey, I'm curious about drinking beer. Okay, no, the key here is to be as specific as possible. For example, you may be curious about how to become a very good midfielder so that you can be very good at passing balls in the midfield. And another example is that you may be interested in how to brew beer in tiny home spaces. Okay, so go ahead and list down at least 20 things that you are curious about. So that's step number 1. Step number 2, hunt for intersections. Okay, so the next step is to discover the overlap among your 20 interests and ideas. Okay, so why are we doing this? Because based on research studies, our human brain like to identify patterns and overlap of ideas. Whenever there's a pattern or overlap of ideas, our human brain will produce neurochemicals such as dopamine that actually help us to feel happy, help us to focus, and help us to be motivated to move forward. Okay, so let's, for example, of finding overlap ideas. Let's say you like to see how midfielders in football can perform better, and your another interest is that you like to see how to brew your own beer at home. Okay, so the intersection between these two ideas may be how the effects of alcohol can help to improve the athletics performance of footballers and midfielders. Okay, so this may sound like a very wild idea, but it's fun. It's fun to discover all this overlap and intersect. Okay, so that's number 2. Step number 2, hunt for intersection among your ideas. Step number 3, play in the intersections. So now you have spotted where your curiosity overlap. Now it's time to play in the intersections. I want you now to devote at least 20 minutes daily in listening to podcasts, reading articles, reading books, okay, watching videos to learn more about those intersections in those ideas. Okay, so the key here is to feed your curiosity gradually, a little bit by a time. Okay, so as you do this for at least 20 days, you are actually training your adaptive consciousness, where this will help you to further identify more connections from your past experience and also in your present experiences as well. So as your human brain discover more connections, more patterns, that will even produce more neurochemicals to help you, to motivate you, and to make you feel more fulfilled when you are reading about these intersections in your passions. Okay, so just to pay attention, you have to pay attention to two set of details while you are immersing yourself in your curiosity. Number one, you should pay attention to the historical narrative in the subject. Okay, as you know that usually when one person asks a question, someone else will answer, and when someone else has answered questions, another person will ask another question, and it goes on in a narrative, and that will develop into a subject of interest. Okay, so you can read about the history, okay, about the historical characters, about how people have solved past issues in those subjects. That will help you to develop more interest and also help you to retain the information a little bit better. And the second set of details is that you should also pay attention to the jargons. Yes, jargons are the technical terms that is used in that subject. I know that jargons can be very annoying, but jargons are also very annoyingly precise and specific. Okay, why do you want to learn about the jargons? It's because those jargons can help you, can deepen your understanding about the subject, and also help you to better articulate those ideas to other people. Okay, so my friend, this brings us nicely to the next step of the passion recipe. Step number 4, go public. You see, cultivating your own passion it's not just enough. It's not simply not enough just by playing around on your own, okay, in the intersection. Okay, for you to sustain this motivation and passion, you do need to share it out to the world of what you like. Okay, so when I say share it out to the world, doesn't mean you have to immediately stand on the stage and speak to many people. Okay, so for you to start getting positive attention, okay, from other human beings, and you can start by sharing one-on-one with a family member, okay, or even to a stranger that you meet in the coffee shop. So once you share this passion to one person, move on to the next, and gradually you'll be more comfortable and you'll feel good, feel better and better, okay, about this social interaction. Okay, we human beings always urge for this social interaction, and I want you to leverage on this human biology of the feel-good nature of social interaction. Okay, so when you're more comfortable, do join a local interest group, okay, to further expand your social network. Okay, and if there's no such local interest group, start your own. All right. So just one very important thing is that when you are articulating, okay, your passion to other people, do your best. Do your best to share original ideas that you have regarding the subject. Okay, share original ideas with regarding the subject, and that will further help you to attract more positive attention. With that, let's move on to the final step of the passion recipe. Step number 5, putting purpose into practice. Now, I want you to write down at least 10 real-world problems that you wish to see to be solved. Okay, then comparing these 10 problems to your passion subject. Yes, I want you to again see the overlap of your passion and to the real-world problems, and see how your passion can solve real-world problems. And if you can discover that, okay, congratulations, you have discovered what Steven Kotler called the massively transformative purpose, or in short, MTP. Okay, MTP is a great driver for you to continue to sustain your passion, propel you into a life of fulfillment, and also very importantly, it is a very important commercial enterprise. So what do I mean by commercial enterprise? Because we are living in a practical world, okay? Pursuing your own passion does need money and resources, okay? So if you're able to solve real world problems with your passion, okay, it will definitely fund your passion, okay? And for example, if we take the example again about football and beer, okay, you may discover that, hey, you can actually develop some supplements based on alcohol that you can sell to English Premier League football player to improve their athletic performance. That can be a great business, okay, based on your passion. Alright, so with that, this is the 5-step passion recipe by Steven Kotler. So my friend, if you like my video so far, I want you to hit the like button and also to subscribe to my channel. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.